Hello everyone, this is Puka and welcome to another edition of Bad Deck Monday, where we take some silly ideas, play some games, and try to have some fun, and hey, sometimes they work. Today we are revisiting one of the classic Bad Deck Monday decks, Flipz. So if you don't know what Flipz is, it's going to revolve around one big Pokemon, this Gothitelle right here. No, not the Magic Room Gothitelle that people were annoyed by for so long. No. We're going with the Doom Decree Gothitelle. Doom Decree, flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, the defending Pokemon is knocked out. That's it. That's our whole strategy. If we flip heads, amazing. Flip tails, you do nothing. So that is the entire concept of this deck. Flip heads and win. Alright, so we do have another card to help us out with using Doom Decree. Victini has the Victory Star ability. When you attack, you get to reflip your coins if you do not get your desired results. So, say we flip 2 heads the first time, we just say, nope, don't want to use Victory Star, I'll take my knockout. But if we flip any tails, then yes, we want to use Victory Star, reflip those coins, and go for the big Doom Decree. So, with Victini's Victory Star, Doom Decree has somewhere around a 40% chance, something like that, of working. 43%, somewhere around there. I don't remember the math exactly, but somewhere around there. So obviously, not a reliable attack whatsoever. In fact, one would say this is an awful idea. But that's what Bad Deck Monday is all about. Having fun, trying to flip those heads, and see what happens. I guess we can also mention Black Magic. It's a secondary attack. Does 40 plus 20 for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Very similar to Absol's Mind Jack, except this is a Stage 2 Pokemon, and it costs an extra energy to use. So yeah, we're not going to use Black Magic very often. We do have a very heavy line of Gothitelle, a 4-2-4 line, and then we also have a couple of Mew EX as well, because Versatile allows us to use any attack in play, and this is just another way to use Doom Decree without putting a Gothitelle in harm's way. Since getting Stage 2s into play can be very difficult, Gothitelle is one that's going to be knocked out pretty frequently, so we're going to use Mew EX just as a basic Pokemon that can also use Doom Decree. We have some other support Pokemon in here. Mr. Mime has Bench Barrier just to protect our bench a little bit, but it also has Psybolt. If we flip heads, we can paralyze our opponent. And then with Victini's Victory Star, this can be very annoying. This can buy us a few turns to paralyze a Pokemon sometimes. Doesn't work very often, but sometimes you're catching your opponent without a switch or something like that. It could work. Now, our other support Pokemon is really our ace in the hole. If you are really just stuck up against the wall and you got nothing to do, only chance is this: Continuous Tumble. Yes. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. It's one of those attacks. Flip until you get tails. Now, I have used this before. I have succeeded with this attack before. I've knocked out a Pokemon EX in one hit with this before. Most of the time it doesn't work, but when it actually does work, the payoff is wonderful. So we have one Chansey in here just for that desperation move. And our last Pokemon is just Jirachi EX. This is no special purpose, just searching for a supporter is pretty good with Stellar Guidance. Being consistent is going to be important with a deck that has a very inconsistent attack. We do 4 Rare Candy as well with the Gothitelle line, just to get that in play very quickly. A lot of searching cards, 3 Level Ball, 3 Ultra Ball. Our supporters are 4 Skyla, 4N, 2 Chorus, 1 Professor Juniper, 2 Tropical Beach. You don't need these for the deck if you just want to play it for fun. Cut the Tropical Beach for a couple more Juniper, perhaps. Just nice to have more consistency cards in here. We also have Dowsing Machine to get back a trainer card. Lysander is a nice supporter to bring something out if we want to target something down. What else we got? We have a couple switching cards, one switch, and then one escape rope as well, just to make sure we can switch if need be. Startling Megaphone can help against Garbodor, but can also just help in general. Two discards some Pokemon tools. Super Rod to recover some of our Pokemon and basic energy that may get discarded over the course of the game. And then two EXP share, pretty important. If you look over here, Doom Decree does have a two attack cost, one psychic, one colorless, which means it'll take two attachments to power up. And to kind of help with that, we're going to run two EXP shares since it can retain energy after your active gets knocked out. It's probably the simplest solution to that problem. The other one would be to run a line of Gardevoir, but it doesn't really seem like it's worth it. Let's just run EXP share. Seems a lot simpler. Alright, our energy is 7 psychic, and then we have some other ones as well. We have 3 prism energy. This might seem weird, but sometimes there's just some attacks that our opponent has that Mew EX may want to use. And since we have that versatile ability, we'll run some prism energy. Why not? Just give ourselves some more options, and then, like I said, when your back's against the wall, double colorless for that continuous tumble. This can also help to use black magic if we ever really need to. I really hope we shouldn't need to, but hey, you never know. Might as well play those other energy. So here we go. The classic deck Flipz. This is a staple of Bad Deck Monday because it is just so bad, but it is so epic when you hit those heads and somehow, someway, win a game. I've lost plenty of games of this deck. I've won plenty of games. It's all about having fun. And let's just take a look. Is this one of those games where we flip heads, or are we going to flip tails? Alright, so we're going up against Fabrizio B, and we have a pretty darn decent start, I would say. We're going to start off with the Mew EX, and I am going first, so I'll just start with that. Getting the Gothitelle down on the bench, and I have a level ball here. I have a Colress and a Lysander, 2 supporters. Neither of them going to draw me very many cards, so I'm going to go with a Stellar Guidance right here. I could take an N, or I could Skyla for a Tropical Beach. I'm going to go ahead and just take the N, and then we'll attach a Prism to the active Mew EX, play that N, and oh boy, that is not a very good hand right there. I guess we have the Dowsing Machine at least to fall back on for next turn, but not a wonderful start. We're just not going to play anything and pass the turn after that. We did get an energy on to the Mew EX though, so we can threaten a Doom Decree if we do happen to get a Gothitelle out next turn. I do see a Celebi EX, and that confuses me. I have no idea what I'm going up against. I see some roller skates, heads. I guess we'll find out what this is going to be. We do not see Celebi EX very often. There is a Burbank City Gym and a Hypnotoxic Laser. Not cool, man. Laser Burbank, not cool. But, alright, still not sure what this deck is. So just seeing a Celebi. So I really don't know. There's a Shauna for 5 cards and a Fire Energy. So I really don't know. But, oh man. Stupid laser. I do stay asleep on the Hypnotoxic Laser. And now we'll have to see what to do from here. Alright, so I do have a switch. I could play that if I really wanted to. I'm going to go with the Dowsing Machine. Seems like a good idea. And we're going to grab the N out of the discard pile. I'm going to get rid of the Startling Megaphone. Does not seem like a Garbodor kind of deck. So I'm not even going to bother with the Megaphone. Going to, I guess I could switch into the Gothitelle. And N. Not my ideal situation here, but I'll work with it. We'll bench the Gothitelle and the Victini. And we can attach an energy, I guess, and Hypnotic Gaze. How about that? Alright, so we're not off to a hot start. We even had to use a Jirachi. And still didn't get off to a hot start, but we're going to go with the Hypnotic Gaze. And my opponent wakes up. Darn. There's a Roller Skates, another heads on the Roller Skates for my opponent. Another Hypnotoxic Laser, and another heads. This guy flips all heads. Heads on the first roller skates, heads on the laser, heads on the sleep flip, heads on the second roller skate, heads on the second laser. What is going on? Flip tails already. The third roller skates heads. What is going on? And finally, we see a Pokemon other than Celebi. There is a Litleo, so some kind of Pyro deck. I would assume we're going to see some Charizard in there as well. Maybe some guy. Yep, Mega Charizard. There we go. That's what I was thinking of. Mega Charizard with Celebi, so that the Mega Charizard can still use the regular Charizard's attacks. Makes sense, I suppose. Alright. What? And I'm asleep again? This game is rigged. Man, I don't even know. Okay. So I do get the Tropical Beach. That was a good top deck. I will admit that at the very least. I do have an Ultra Ball here. I could get Rare Candy and Gothitelle and just go for a Doom Decree. But then I would pretty much be left with nothing. So I may be better off just Ultra Balling, getting a Gothitelle on the bench, and then just using Tropical Beach for a nice, 6, maybe 7 cards, depending on how I want to play this out. Seems a little better than just going in blindly and hoping to hit 2 heads and then hoping to get something off of my prizes or my top deck. So I will go ahead and Ultra Ball, getting rid of the Psychic and the Prism. Then we'll Rare Candy into Gothitelle. Can go ahead and attach that DCE. I guess we'll put it on the bench, Gothitelle. And then Tropical Beach for a fresh 6 cards. And now it is my opponent's turn. Okay, so now we'll see if my opponent can respond here. We do see that Charizard EX getting all powered up on the bench. But I got an army brewing as well. We have the Gothitelle on the bench. And let's see, is this going to be 4 roller skates? 4 roller skates, all heads. My opponent has just drawn 12 cards for free this game. That is ridiculous. Ugh. Alright, well, I do, like I said, I have a little bit of an army growing here with my Mew on the bench. And then a Gothitelle ready. It's an army of Doom Decreers. Not a very formidable army, but it could be if I flip heads. So we'll see if my opponent wants to jump right in here and attack with Charizard and put himself at risk for the Doom Decree. Or will he sit back and Tropical Beach and go from there? I don't know. Not really sure. Usually the correct strategy against Flipz is to just be aggressive and make me flip heads. Because I have to flip heads, but alright, my opponent is deciding to pass the turn right here. Or a Tropical Beach instead of attacking with that Charizard. And that means we can get another Gothitelle into play. Right there, Rare Candy, the active one, into Gothitelle. And I need to draw a Psychic Energy here. And I could just Super Rod those 2 Psychic in and then try to draw a Psychic. Looks like that's going to be the best route to go. We draw 8 cards right here, and oh baby, here is a Psychic Energy. Hope you guys are ready. The first Doom Decree is coming. Here we go. We need 2 heads here to knock out this Celebi EX. Doom Decree! Got it! 2 heads. Alright, 1 down. 2 EXs to go. Even when you hit 2 heads, you still have to take all 6 of your prizes. The game's not over when you hit a Doom Decree. But hey, you need to start somewhere. There's 1 gone. So that's a big start there. First Doom Decree, double heads. Starting off strong. Alright, so a Charizard does come out. Here comes the Blacksmith. Oh man, that thing is ready to go. He is just raring with that, big old Combustion Blast. And alright, well, we're just going to have to keep trucking and keep trying to use our Doom Decrees. Might as well just go for it. Sending out that Mew EX right there. I could attach a Psychic or a DCE there. I might hold on to the DCE in case I want a continuous tumble a little later. And alright, we're going to go for another one, folks. The first Doom Decree was a major success. And let's go for number 2, Doom Decree. I like this animation now, leads up to it. And 2 heads again, no way. Alright, we're 2 for 2. Not going to complain about those roller skates anymore. This is just a game of heads right now. All heads on Doom Decree so far. Oh my goodness. Charizard number 2 coming out. We have taken 4 straight prizes. With Doom Decree, we have not missed one yet. and we're just one away from getting a win here. We see all sorts of stuff going on for my opponent, Blacksmith, and N going back, and there's an N to 2 for me, but ooh, I just need that Psychic Energy, and we just need to Doom Decree one more time. I think I'm going to go for it. I think I have to go for it. So here we go. Gothitelle coming up, and let's just do it. Got that Psychic Energy. Let's Skyla first. Just grab a supporter. I can grab a Chorus. I guess that works. That'll get me at least 6 or 7 cards. So hey, let's go with the Chorus. Get that into my hand just in case I miss. And oh, guys, are you ready for this? This could be for the game right here. Doom Decree number 3. Come on, Gothitelle. Come on, Flipz. This is Bad Deck Monday. We need it. Oh, 1-1. But hey, we get a reflip with the Victory Star. Let's see. Oh, we got it. Doom Decree. Oh, my goodness. Flipz takes another victim. And I can only explain this as the magic of Bad Deck Monday coming to life on Pokemon TCG Online. Unbelievable. Flipz just rolls through those 3 EXs, and that is just unbelievable. Flipz once again defies the odds and takes a win on Bad Deck Monday. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will certainly have some more for you soon. I am Puka from the Top Cut, and I will see you guys next time.